Welcome back to our channel, people. Today we making Pico De Gallo, the chunky style that we like and we use on everything. As you see, we have our tortillas down there with a little dip. But stay tuned to see how we actually make it and what we use in it.
Welcome back to our channel. My name is Samantha.
And my name is Terrence.
And we are the plant-based Soulmates. So today we are making chunky Pico De Gallo. And you don't have to cut it as chunky as I do. I just am lazy and I just like to cut it in chunks because I don't feel like cutting it any smaller. But you cut it as small as you like.
Well, I kind of like it chunky anyway because it's better when you get it on that tortilla.
And then the salt kind of makes it shrink a little bit too.
Yeah, it does.
So we have our 4 tomatoes, our 1 white onion. You can use red?
Yeah, you
We've
can.
used red before.
Yeah, you can use white and red. It gives it a better flavor. And you'd be surprised how good it actually really is with the red onion.
And Terrence used to work at a restaurant that made Pico De Gallo, so he makes it really, really good, along with his guacamole.
Oh yeah, I can throw down on some guacamole. That'll probably be my next video for you all.
And we have our jalapeno from our garden. We have 1 jalapeno, we have 1 lime, and we have just a handful of cilantro.
Yeah, and a lot of people, they are really like sketchy about cilantro. They always say it tastes like soap or it just leaves a bitter or nasty taste in their mouth, but I wouldn't worry about that with this dish because the cilantro is what really brings out the flavor in this dish, especially the jalapeno and the lime. It's not so much the onion or the tomato, but it's there for an extra bonus. I will give you that.
Yeah, it really sets off the flavor. And I also want to add too, whenever you're cooking, you want to have your trash can or you want to have a bag or something handy, because as I was cutting the tomatoes, I accidentally threw it in the floor and Terrence had to get me a dish to put our scraps in.
I did. I was back there scrambling. She was like, give me a dish. I was like, what kind? You know, she's like, something to put in. I was like, okay, all right, whatever. So I just gave her a what was it, a Pyrex measuring
cup.
So I just gave her that and we used that for her little scraps and whatnot. But stay tuned to it and we'll show you exactly how we make it. Guys, I forgot to tell you, please do not, and I repeat, do not cut jalapenos and touch your eyes, your loved ones, dogs, anything of that nature.
Like I did.
Yeah, that
really burned.
Yeah, that's gonna really hurt. So
please wash your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands thoroughly, and do not, and I repeat, do not touch anybody. And if you touch something, wash that too, because it will get on your hands and you may forget. You rub your eyes and that's gonna be it. It's gonna be on like Donkey Kong.
And just use half of the rib of the jalapeno if you don't like spiciness, because I used both sides and it turned out pretty spicy.
So back to the recipe.
because at this point right here, I knew I was overly ambitious and needed a bigger bowl for my large chopping.
I told her that from the get-go, but you know, you gotta let some people find out for themselves.
Hey, it got the job done, didn't it?
Partially.
Back to the recipe. Thank you for listening. If you use the coarse sea salt like I did, just use very little. I sprinkled not even a half a teaspoon on there because it is very, very salty and it will become overpowering really quick.
It will. It is very salty, so just use just a little bit.
And that's the only one that I really recommend. Would you recommend any other salts?
Actually, no. I would actually just recommend that the sea salt.
Yeah. Alright, this is the finished product. This is the end result. I hope you guys like it.
And let us know if you make it.
Tag us on Instagram at plant-based Soulmates. And I hope you guys subscribe, stay tuned, and we will see you in our next video.
Alright, bye you guys.